Hello and welcome back to my channel, guys. So we'll be starting from the gym today itself, like always, and like I previously said, today we'll be hitting the chest and triceps. As you know, chest day, best day. Yeah, so let's go, come on. Okay guys, so the first exercise of the day is going to be incline dumbbell press. That is, I'll be doing it, this is my second set by the way, and I'll be doing it with 25 kilos. For the first set I did it with 20 as a warm-up, and then afterwards I'll be moving on to 30 and so on and so forth. So yeah, let's hit it. Today I don't have any gym partners, no one's there to support me, except for me, myself. It's just that all of my gym partners have gone home due to it being a festive season, as currently it's the festive season of Dasara and Diwali. So I have no friends right now. I know it sounds kind of lonely, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. That's it for incline dumbbell press. Now, I won't be taking the third set. I will be moving on to the next exercise, that is dips. Okay guys, so again with the guys. I know. Stuttering, and guys, I really need to work on that, right? Yes, those are one of my weak aspects when I'm speaking. Yes, right now too. Anyway, so right now I'm waiting for the dip machine, not the machine, the contraption that is available in our gym. It's actually occupied. So up until then, let's discuss as to what I am trying to do today. So first of all, I worked out my upper muscles, that is in the incline dumbbell bench press, and secondly now I'm going to do dips, which is going to work my lower chest, and then I will be doing the cable flies, and then finally the pec deck machine, that is for the entire chest. So that's how our chest workout is gonna look like. Of course, in the dips I'm gonna be using weights. I won't go that high because I just recently started doing dips. I will just be adding on 10 to 15 kilos, not more than that. And after that we'll be moving on to triceps. As for triceps, like it's not the major muscle, like it's one of the minor muscles, the smaller muscles if I had to say, and the chest is one of the major muscles. So like I work at least 4 to 5 sets, generally 4 in the major muscles, that is the bigger muscles, and in the if I had to say the smaller muscles, that is the triceps, biceps, I don't work them as much. I just do around 3 sets, working each, individually focusing on each and every muscle that is present in it. So that's how I work them. As for triceps, I'm gonna be doing cable tricep push down, skull crusher, and then single arm cable push downs. That's all that I'm gonna be performing, that is, I'll be working on today or doing so. So let's get a move on, as it seems the dips machine has finally opened up. So let's go. Okay, so I just did my first set of dips. I'll be doing the second one with 10 kilos. I'll check if I can hit 10 kilos perfectly or not, or if I can hit it in a great amount or not. Then I'll be moving on to if whether I can add more weight or not. So let's try it. This is my first time that I'm doing weighted dips actually. Okay, so here goes. Yes, I could hit 10. That's all. I'll be performing the next set with 10 kilos itself. And as for the rep count, I guess I'll be seeing it then. Okay. Okay, so now I'll be performing cable flies. This is most certainly my first set. So let's do it. This targets the entire chest muscle as the cable is in the middle, so it targets it as a whole. Unfortunately, this is my first set, so I'm doing it with a lighter weight. That is, I'm doing it with only 20 kilos. I'll be doing it up until I can't anymore. And that's all for cable flies. Next we'll be doing the pec deck, and that's it for the chest workout. So the next exercise is flies in the pec deck, and this will be the last exercise for the chest. I'm going to be putting 45 kilos as the starting one. Okay, should be controlled. You keep your hands straight when you come forward, and you can bend it while you go back so that you feel a stretch in the chest. Again, the same movement with a slow hypertrophy where you squeeze your chest as much as possible. Sorry. Come on. And the reason that I actually do the pec deck after the flies is because the pec deck doesn't affect me, meaning that the pec deck actually no problem. Actually, the pec deck. Actually, I'm sorry for the interruptions. Actually, I'm sorry for them. It's no problem. Actually, it's because this location is not a good place to speak. So, actually, it's because the pec deck does not make me feel much on my chest. It does not give me enough fatigue, or should I say tear in a muscle. So I usually do the chest cable flies to make it tear more when I'm doing the pec deck, so that I can get more, how should I say, work on the muscle so that there can be more growth, which pushes it to growth actually. It helps in pushing the growth. So to all the people out there, I suggest that you do all of the workouts, that is all of your chest workouts, and at the end you go ahead and do the pec deck with a proper form and slow movement with proper stretch and proper contraption. Then you will surely feel the advantage of the pec deck. Like most people say that it does not work out. It's actually because you are doing it when your chest is completely, let's say, not fatigued at all or not worked at all. So what you need to do is you need to make your chest reach that point where it is fatigued or where it is completely worked out, and then you push past your limits. That's how you do it. And then that's where you feel the pain. That's where you'll feel the burn. So that's what I am aiming for. So that's all for the pec deck. For the next exercise, I will be doing tricep cable push downs, and then skull crushes, and then finally the isolation movement, that is single arm tricep push downs. The reason that I am doing the tricep cable push downs first is because it helps me make skull crusher even more tougher. I want to actually make the skull crusher tougher. I feel the burn in skull crusher. It's not that I don't feel the burn, but it's just that I want to make it even more tougher without adding more weight, because skull crusher is not let's say it's not a very safe exercise. So I would prefer it if I did it in less amount of weight. So okay, I'll be going to do the triceps now. Let's go. So this is moving on to tricep push downs with the bar. So yes, let's do it. It's the second set, and I'll be doing it with 40 kilos. It's slow and controlled rep as much as possible, maintaining the hypertrophy. Let's do it. Keeping as much as proper form as possible. That's all for tricep push downs. So next I'll be doing some skull crushes. Actually the reason, yes please. Actually the reason that I don't take the clip of all of my workouts is because I want my content to be as fun as possible, so that at the same time you learn, you can have fun too. I know learning about things can be pretty boring. I find it boring too sometimes. I have to research through things, but I am trying to keep these videos as short as possible so that you can learn and grow. And at the same time, if you have any comments, anything that you would like to add as to something that I'm doing wrong or anything as such, please feel free to guide me too, because I too am a human, and I too want to learn about new things and the different way that people do things. And of course everybody has their own unique set of bodies to which the body adapts, or to which the body gives different results, is what I have to say. So maybe something that works for me might not work for you, and maybe something that works for you may not work for me. But in amidst all of that, there will always be something that will work for you and me both. So what we need to do is we need to figure out if some things work for you and me together. So if you have any comments that as to say that if I'm doing anything wrong, or if you would like to add anything to my growth, then please feel free to add anything in the comments, or you can also reach me out on my Instagram. My name is Abhi Subba. So yeah, that's all. So moving on, the next exercise will be skull crushes. I'll be doing it in the curly bar, and then we will be doing isolation tricep push-downs in the cable. And we will call it a day. That's all. So this is the skull crushes. I'll be doing it with 10 kilos. If you add the bar weight, then it's around 25, of course. 25 to 20, I don't know. This bar must be around 15 kilos. So yes, 25. So let's do it. And that's all for skull crushes. So the last movement that I did, as in the close grip bench press, I did it so that I'll work my triceps even further as I do my skull crushes, and then I do the close grip bench press. I can, in the curly bar, I can work my muscles further. So that's how you train your triceps. Okay, so moving on, the next exercise will be isolation exercise for the triceps. That is single arm tricep cable push downs. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is the last exercise of the day. That is single arm tricep push downs. So let's jump to it. When you do this exercise, you need to keep in mind that you need to keep as much as hypertrophy as possible, and if possible, not if possible, I suggest you to keep the weight low and maintain it, doing it in a slow movement. And it's all for one side. For the other side, and I just want you guys to make sure that your hands angle should be just a few width apart, so that it's not completely attached to your body and it's not completely further away from your body. It's just a few degrees apart. You can go with 45 degrees. And okay. That was also my last set and also the last exercise of the day. So that's all for today, guys. I'll be heading home now. I'm sorry, let me catch my breath. Whew. If you like my content, if you find that you gain a lot of knowledge, and if you would like to help me in my growth, help me grow, and help me reach out the other people who are out there who seek advice, then please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, please. And also, I would like to thank all my watchers who have been watching consistently. This is only my 7th video, and I hope that you guys will continue watching, and I'll try to make the upcoming future videos as fun and as knowledgeable as possible. And if you have any suggestions, like I said before, then please mention to them in my comment section, or you can reach me out on my Instagram. My Instagram name is Avnish_Super. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.